Alright, this is something I haven't done in a while. So I'm going over the replays for my team's week 1 match. And just gonna see if there's stuff we can improve on, which, I think we can. Some background. We won our week 1 match. We swept the team. It was not an easy sweep. Yeah. Like, it was a really, really good series. And as you can see here, this is a 4.5 minute overtime game. Our opponents, Guardians, gave us a lot. And I kind of think the series was won on the, on the minor mistakes. So let's just kind of see what happens. Ignore my tag. I was trolling tank. I don't know why I get rid of this. That's an awesome goal by Coop. That's just a great goal to start the series off, start the winter circuit off. Not really much Guardians could have done that either. Man, that's terrible by me. Looks like a chance there. Not a terrible touch from me. Good boost steal there from Coop. So I think we were rotating out. Yeah, I just sort of committed there. Coop was smartly backed off. And I kind of went because I knew what Coop was. So we also outshot our opponents. But, you know, did also put our shots on target to where they could make saves. All right. So, yeah, that touch sucked. I'm not in a good position here. I should have just gone back to that. Like, I wasn't even in line for this ball. Yeah. It's a good play by Legend just to pop it over Sabi. Yeah, I should not be up for that ball. That just basically forces us into a double commit. Thankfully, Sabi was on the back wall because that was not a good save I had. Just popped it up. Bad miss by me. So I think part of this comes from Sabi's 2's playstyle. I don't necessarily love the rush there, so just the reason being is Sabi's last person back. We don't really get punished for it though. See, Guardians have some pretty good pressure. We're having trouble getting the ball out. So we're also a little bad on the communication front. So you're going to see a lot more double cuts. Coop almost had that. It was a good attempt. I wanted to put that on net. So actually, So I know Coop pays dues as well. So probably just watch being up this far as third, Coop. Like I totally get being up that far. But, you know, where's my mouse? Oh, I don't get a mouse pointer. Just as third, kind of here in threes, you do want to stay behind the half line. You just don't want to get the ball cleared over you, or, you know, especially in this type of game where we're just, you know, playing ping pong with each other. So. Zadius popped off in the first 2 games. This could have been really bad too. Kind of froze my teammates by going on the sidewall and then going for the ball. Save there from Coop. That was another terrible touch by me. Found the post. See again, and this is so Sabi just needs to be careful, just kind of pushing up here and committing. It's also sometimes a problem I have is just like I'm back, so I need to get up in the play, you know, and get to here, but you know, they've kind of touched the ball and have a chance at a clear. So it's just kind of, let's go into Sabi's view. What can I see? He's just circling around for boost. But you just kind of got to be prepared, just in case that ball goes long. That's a good pop. Get caught here. Coop had a heck of a defensive game. Just kind of watching the broadcast, Tank called it out, and yeah, Coop was there on the back wall a lot. That should have been a goal for Guardians. It was tough. Just trying to get Sabi a good ball there. I knew he was close. But it's also possible Sabi was not expecting that touch from me either. It's a nice save from Zadius. He's just trying to knock it down into the net. Good backboard defense. So I know I called up, but I don't know the timing of it. I just saw that Coop couldn't get this. Blah. So Tank mentioned I was trying to do attempting a wall air dribble there, and I knew with the opponent there challenging me, I just want to try and pop it out. So that's a little rough. So what happened on their defense? Like that's a good play by a legend. I mean, yeah, just rotates far side. Like, you know, sees two members there. Like, that's kind of how I feel when I solo queue. It's like I see two of my teammates there. You know, I'm just gonna rotate for a post. Assassin's kind of stuck reading the play here. And like, again, I totally get this. Probably should have been up on the bounce. Maybe. It doesn't get a really good touch here. Zadius comes in. And I'm just, you know, I'm totally guessing here. Like, Zadius is coming in on the wall just in case they need to kick it out. You know, and just kind of falls a little too far. And Coop buries it up top. It's a harsh way to lose overtime. So we kind of settle down here. And get a little crazy in the second half of the game. Yeah, we're bunching up way too much. I mean, we haven't played enough together, so there's that. Shot by me is just trying to get them to commit. So I'm just trying to bang this in a way to get them to commit a mistake. If that was like casual or ranked, you know, the defender in Zadius' spot might have put it in their own net. It's a good save. So I don't like this at all. And I mean, you can see why. When you kind of challenge backwards here in the offensive zone out of the corner, I mean, how many times do you do that in, again, ranked casual, and that ball ends up in the back of your own net through a pinch or whatever? Like, our opponents kind of got lucky there. It's just me losing control. So I was trying to pop it out, but I missed. I guess I got to freeze assassin for a little bit, but there was a second defender there, so. Like, it was good obviously good defense on their part. Very ambitious on my part. Good block from Zadius. We should have scored that. So, like, I turned for some terrible reason. Because that ball was just floating there, and I was just like... I wasn't watching my boost meter, I wasn't grabbing pads, I wasn't doing anything. Like, that goal really is on me. And, like, really, like... Based on how game one went, that's not really a goal we can afford to be giving up to his team. Like, again, sure we're out shooting them or whatever at this point. Yeah, but they've had some pretty good pressure throughout the game. Coop just missed. Sabi's there to clean that up. So what happened on their end? Zadius was just trying to get the clear. Yeah, they probably... I guess Assassin was technically the third. I mean, this happens from time to time. It's just like, yep, I can totally get that shot. They get beat. So, Zadius was hoping for a favorable bounce. Yeah, I mean, I understand how that goes. It's a good beat by Coop. And Sabi's there to put it away. That's a great follow-up from Sabi, too. Like, that's a great kickoff goal that we got. Ball got away from Coop. Legend can now challenge, just misses. Nice block there from Assassin. Fortunately, just loses brief control. I'm pretty sure Assassin puts this in there on net. Yeah, this kind of goes, I understand. I think Assassin puts it in their own net again. I understand why they make the challenge, but you know, for my team, this is always the danger of challenging backwards, facing your own net. You know, sometimes I like to say, so sometimes you just need to put the ball on net, and your opponents will take care of it for you. So Tank said this was an ego challenge. I'm just up because I think the shooter's going to score. It's Assassin. This guy say it from Assassin's point of view. Yeah, Savy missed. And I kind of like... So from my perspective, I kind of like meeting Assassin. They're at the point of attack. Like I'm kind of like trying to block a low shot. You know. And they just touch it enough. You know, their last touch puts it away from me, so I get the first touch. But I don't like, I don't know. I don't necessarily like defending that from the ground, because I probably still need to be up, and then I need to be in the air, like, kind of guessing what Assassin's going to do. And this is just a good goal. The opponents. So what happened? We just couldn't get the ball out. Like, that's a great 50 from Zadias. Like I said, I was going... Yeah. So Coop was out boost. What happened here? Yeah, double commit there. So I went for the mid right because I knew I had two people back. I don't think Coop sees the double commit. Like, obviously no Sabi's behind me. See, this is where comms helps. So I'm sure Coop said that he was low too. So I understand why Sabi went. This, again, just something we need to clean up. Because again, we can't be giving, like, we really can't be giving any teams like chances like these. So just told the team, you know, settle down. You know, we've got this. Clock is somewhat our enemy. Don't do anything silly. And that's actually something that's somewhat forgotten. Is that sometimes the clock is your enemy, and that's a good kill there. Man. Sometimes this isn't your opponent after a certain point. This becomes your opponent. And you have to, you know, play smart. Otherwise, you're going to get, this is Rocket League done. So, yeah. So, game 3, BBU's Bane. Coop just gets a dunk. Like, I don't know how this can be defended. So no cheat. Thaddeus misses. Like, I don't know what legit legend can do there. Can't really, I mean, maybe try and push it right. I don't know, but again, like, you kind of make a decision, you just commit to it. Yeah. Like, I kind of feel like both the opponents just kind of commit to a decision, and, like, I understand it. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. I mean, I would argue is like, that's why you want someone to cheat. Like, even if your teammate's not stopping it. Let's say Assassin comes up for that. It's because of those type of kickoffs. Coop was trying to get it over to Sabi, I suspect. And this is a cannon from Sabi. This is kind of a bad clear too. But yeah, that's a heck of a shot from Sabi. Let's go back into player view. That's just kind of a slight mistouch. I mean, again, like I can't fault Legend, like, because you're trying to send her to your teammate. So yeah, I mean, I guess Thaddeus could have slowed down. So is there a better play here from Assassin? I mean, they just got it in this touch. You hate to see that. Yep, I came up way too far. I probably did the old diamond, I'm gonna come support my teammate. Like, I could have stayed, you know, like right here. I came up way too far. Because again, like, I saw Sabi. So, like, Sabi was rotating through the ball. Which is a very Twos thing to do. I'm glad Sabi was there. I said this in match. I'm glad Sabi was there. Because I was probably putting that in the back of our head. So what happened? Sabi just missed? Yeah, Coop said he was trying to dodge a bump. I think maybe Coop could have come in from the side a little bit more. He kind of came in to go near post. Like, he made a good save, but, you know, obviously there wasn't someone there. Yeah, so, like, Michael didn't do shit. I'm just kind of playing it out, which is not great on my part. So probably just FYI, you know, when Ender calls, he comes in far post. He's usually coming in like this. I usually sit and let my teammates do their thing. Like in this case, Coop could have come in like right here. It gives you a little bit of extra time. You know, you have to be a little speedy on this, but you can kind of sit like right here. You know, wait for Sabi to do something. Or, you know, make your decision on what to do. You know, that way you got to clear through here. Or, you know, flip yourself over and just touch the ball down into here. You know, and then try and recover. So. I mean, there's also, like, again, like, Coop's defense, you know, wasn't really there to help clean that up either, so. So again, the reason Zadius comes up, Zadius is here to just block my attempt. So, is Zadius playing my touch? I mean, regardless of what they did, it's actually a really good play. I was going to say bang, but that was a bad bang. And I was looking for someone to hit. I'm trying to pinch. I miss. Good defense there from Coop. Trying to force Assassin there to, you know, get a poor touch or something. Well, I just missed the boost. So, Doofus here. This was a complete trust in Sabi. I thought Sabi was going to get a touch around. And I think I said it in match. I broke one of my own rules. I pushed up way too far. And I really didn't need to be in that position. Like, that's just bad third on my part. Like, I know Coop's getting out, which is sort of why I pushed, but, like, yeah, that's just asking to get punished. So, and again, we can't be giving teams like free chances like that, because teams will, you know, punish us for doing stupid stuff. You know, and I freaking know better. So it just kind of played like the hit here. Tried to get a corner on it and actually managed to rotate my car into it for once. So, could they have done anything here? I guess like Zadius's touch could have been better. Ah, they were trying to catch, okay. It just came off too hard. Let's see, how's Assassin come in? Yeah, they come in pretty fine. Kind of lost a little bit of momentum, just kind of doing the back and forth, trying to set themselves. It was really tough for them to save that, though. Because I put it high. I mean, they put it in, but, like, that's a really tough shot for Assassin to save. And, like, sort of this series went on the miscues by both teams. That's sort of a dangerous challenge from Coop. It was, you know, it's those let's pinch it into our own net challenge. Boy, I misread that. So let's see. I want to see what Sabi's doing. Sabi's probably trusting this idiot to actually hit the ball. Now he's retreating. Sabi, you could just like go all the way back. Again. Something I like to talk about. Down in distance. Like we're up one. You don't need to push up on this, even if Coop is coming back. You know. Just kinda play a little bit of defense. If Zadius struck that well, like this would be a tie game. Good defense there from Coop again.
30 seconds left on the clock.
So, why'd I back off? I think I backed off because I saw Sabi. Yeah, Sabi cut forward. Which, I mean, they could be just, Sabi could just begin in position for a shot, but like, I see that way too many times. Again, this is where comps will help, where my teammate just goes, so it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to back off, which is probably my problem.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Like I'm too defensive. Coops there again. It's a good clear. So at this point, I just say, I'm just going to stay back. There's no need for me to be up. Coop said he was pre-jumping this. But Sabi's there on cleanup. So, how could they have done this any better? Zadis just misses the touch. I mean, Legend was coming back just because. So, like, I can't really blame. Yep. Just misread on the back wall. I don't think, there's much to be done. I guess Assassin could have intercepted that ball early. But saw two blue players there, so I get it. I mean, that's just kind of a pushing up late goal that, the team that's down also concedes. See, we look like looking for Coop. So I'm up there because I know I have someone spawning back. And we get the victory. So, I mean, really, when I look at it, we got, we were the beneficiary of some missed touches, whether incorrect touches or just missing the ball from our opponents. Again, the minor mistakes that just kind of make a difference in a close series. Like our opponents had pressure, and we did some dumb things, throughout the series too. So, had we screwed up at crucial times, like, our opponents could have easily have won the series. So, we kind of got the, we kind of came out ahead in that regard. So, and like, Coop and Sabi did a pretty good job of defending. Like, Coop was pretty lights out on defense. Like, played better on defense than I did. So, we just need to work out, the few minor things. Communication, some of the double commits, rotating far side, that sort of thing. Like, I think we had a good series, and we got the sweep out of it. Like, that's always good in the long run. Got to win. So set ourselves up nicely just in case we, somehow finish 3-3. 3-3, because the division is not, used to say full division, which is 32 teams. It's like in the mid-20s. So like now there's 3-3 teams creaking in, and like, due to teams dropping out or whatever, like you could see 2 and 4 teams. So like, you can only play the schedule which is in front of you, but part of that is, sweeping teams and losing in 5. Just trying to give yourself as much advantage on the tiebreakers as possible, putting the ball in the back of the net. Just doing all that and giving your team the best possible seeding. And this is totally a team, we could probably be facing this team in the playoffs. Whether, one of us fishes with a high seed and one sneaks in, or, kind of the mid seems, the 8-9 scrums. So, a lot can happen in 5 weeks. So, um, we're we start off on a good note, and let's see if we can keep this going in week two's matchup. So, since this is kind of a half-hearted what you are doing wrong, I'm not gonna give out any recommendations. I mean, I sort of did, but past ones, I was trying to do more coaching. This is just kind of a review for my team. We just probably need to just tighten up our rotations a little bit and work on our comms. Probably work on our shooting too. Opponents had a lot of saves, so we were putting the ball in positions to where they could save it. Both teams, I think, shot 24 to 26% for the series. But we had more shots than our opponents. So, yeah. It was something like 10 to 12, 10 saves for our opponents on average or something like that. They had a lot of saves. So really, we only found the post a few times, so we've got some work to do. But again, I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with the way the team played. It's kind of a little disheartening, kind of getting smacked around by Incapable in a scrim yesterday. Even if that wasn't the roster that played today, just because I thought Incapable would beat us, just because, we're less organized than them. But, we lost in 4 in a best of 5 set, so it was definitely good practice. I don't know if it was for them because they lost their week 1. But there's still plenty of time. Plenty of Rocket League left to play for the winter circuit, so we'll see how it goes. But again, really happy with how my team played. And as always, shout out to Tank for the casting. And let's get ready for week 2. So I'll go ahead and do it. If I can end this silly recording. There we go.